So it's the first day of production on Fat Chance, and we've got everything loaded and ready to go. Tip 1 for filmmaking: don't use a Mustang to haul your supplies in, because as you can see, although the Mustang looks cool as you drive onto set with the top down, it's not so practical as far as packing supplies and props and costumes. Yeah, we are off to Alabama. And you know you've reached Alabama when you see the giant phallic symbol that's a rocket shooting into the air. And there's this really big fucking thing, I don't know what it is, but it was cool. And here is our hotel, the lovely grounds of the hotel. As you can see, it's sort of a Bates Motel that's fitting. And the cast and crew will be filling this entire space. And when feeding a lot of people, there's Sam's Club, and there's Daniel Emery Taylor, who approves this message. And here we are on set. We're getting the production trailer set up right there. And we have a set cat. It's a little blind cat that loves people. There he comes. And we also have a set spider. There's Charlotte, and the web does say "some pig" on it, right there. And as you'll see, there's the set cat walking towards the door as co-director, co-producer Daniel Emery Taylor and Amy Taylor come out after stocking the kitchen. So it is now after midnight, and we're finally getting into our rooms after a meeting with stunt coordinator and some of the actors. Courtney Dowdy is on set, Bree Olson is on set, Miles Spencer, coordinator, who, by the way, Miles Spence was super excited to see that Bree Olson was on set today, all settled into her room. And there's still a lot to do. Our rooms look like this. And all that crap has got to be unpacked and unloaded and organized before we shoot first thing in the morning. So it's going to be a couple more hours work and then night time. So we'll see you tomorrow. On our next day of production, we had a lot of the cast and crew coming in. First day was very small, just a few people to get started. But second day, the rest of the cast and crew started coming in, checking into the hotel. John Mark and Miles setting up equipment and such. And we had a very special guest, Playboy model Bree Olson. What is that you have on your chest there?
This is my turkey leg hair bow.
Yummy. That's Ashley, she's our photographer.
Hi.
There's Stacy. Yo.
Yo, yo.
Here's Bree. Need her? During one of the first shots of the day, we heard a certain naughty noise from the room next door and had to stop.
Somebody woke her up. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, they're fucking. Yes. They're totally fun. For real. Yeah.
Yeah, this door unlocks. Can we just open the door because I'm right here?
So Daniel.
Yes.
As we were shooting the last scene, what was going on in the room next door?
I believe that is what the natives refer to as hardcore fucking in the next room.
Nice.
It sounded pretty. I was impressed. I felt a little insecure.
Inadequate.
Felt a little inadequate. A little turned on, a little moist. But no, it was good. It was good. We all finished at the same time, so it was a successful shot.
Oh my god.
believe that Bree was the first person to notice what was going on in the room next door.
Surprisingly.
As she was leaning her head against the door going,
I had to listen in on that. Well, at first they started fighting, and then they had the makeup lover. It was hardcore though. It was pretty hardcore. I mean, it started with just the pounding. You could just hear the straight, and it wasn't like the pounding. It was the pounding against each other. Like, that's what we heard. And like, you could hear like not only the chick's moans, but like the guy. They're very passionate here in Alabama. Very passionate. Whoa!
So would you give them on a scale of 1 to 10?
A scale of 1 to 10, just from what I heard. I mean, Nate, I was about to go over there.
You can't hide, live or die, gonna let him decide. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run.
so this is the little slut. I love that reaction. What? Me? The camera's on me?
What?
Yeah.
This is the real slut. Oh god.
Oh, stop. This is the real slut.
A teacher didn't go quiet, I had to beat her. Caught her doing drugs and drinking brew. That goes the same for your other friends too. The world's not black and white, it's gray. Psycho killer, may I? Yes, you may. You can beg for mercy, even plead and pray. But there's a fat chance you'll be getting away. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run, you can't hide. Live or die, gonna let him decide. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run and you can't hide. You can't run, you can't hide.
Okay, here we go.
The end.
There's a fat chance you'll be getting away.
So here we go, day 3 of production, which starts production hell, because this is the first day that all of the actors will be on set all at the same time in the same scenes. So it's a lot to shoot all at once. And there's Megan Hunt getting some direction, while Bob Bauer over there fights one of the 3,000 types of insects that we were dealing with while on set. It looks like they're eating him up. Here's some of the rest of the cast that's waiting to shoot one of the larger scenes, one of the introductory scenes on the stage with, there's Carl Donovan back there and David Coffin. And, oh, there's a couple of girls coming in from the woods. Apparently they were carried away by giant mosquitoes. Here's where we learned that Bob Bauer loves the bitches. Yes, there they are, and there he is. Just another one of the large group scenes that takes place inside the lodge. We were joined by Hollywood royalty Dick Warlock, who's been in everything the past 30 years. Jaws, Halloween 2, he's Michael Myers, Casino, Spider-Man, tons of stuff. And Dick was amused to find that just lying there on the set was Alicia's bra. Yes, there it is, the double-barreled slingshot, just lying there, right there in the middle of the set. So it's this super short production diary for day 3 due to the complexity of some of the scenes that we had to shoot, and also some of the gore effects that we don't want to give away until the movie's released. So stay tuned, day 4 is coming soon. Alright, so day 4, production on Fat Chance. Lots of secrets scheduled for today. Fight scenes, the killer in his full outfit, lots of bloody effects work. So this production diary again will be very short, much like the last one, because there's a lot of stuff that we don't want you to see until the movie comes out. But we wanted to give you a little glimpse anyway. Here you go. So here's a quick glimpse of Miles Spence, our stunt and fight coordinator, working out a little fight choreography. And here's Miles sawing a log.
If there was a prize for this, this guy would win that prize. Now I say we
Hey! So you see Miles does a lot on the set. Here he is with Stacy Lockhart and Matt
doing a little special effects work with a torso. Ooh, bloody. Like I said, short for Production Diary Day 4. As we get further into production, there will be more and more secrets that we want to keep hidden, so they are going to stay pretty short, but we're going to try and keep you updated anyway. So watch for Day 5, coming soon. Alright, Fat Chance Production Diary again. We're going to combine days 5 and 6 into this one entry because things are getting crazy and there are a lot of things that we really can't show you yet. But as usual, we just want to give you a little glimpse of what's going on. So here's a production diary from day 5 and 6. So we have a big scene in the film that features a chicken, and no one on set knew how to handle a chicken. So there's Blake doing his best at chicken wrangling, and Blake's going to take the chicken over to one of the actors, Bob Bauer, who also knows nothing about chicken wrangling. But that's okay, we did it, and this is Belinda, and she was fantastic in her role as the Rhode Island Red. I think she'll get great reviews. And after the shoot, she was also fantastically delicious.
Daniel Taylor drinks a giant cup.
Spider-Man, so obscured. Nondescript hero.
We have a lot of scenes in the movie that take place in the woods, and here's some of the cast and crew. There's me doing a scene with G. Larry Butler, who's fantastic in the movie. And we shot most of the wood scenes in clearings like this with just the woods behind us to give the illusion that we were covered up in the woods. And then, well, this happened. Yeah, there was a Miley Cyrus twerking contest going on. It wasn't pretty.
So how is it going here, Daniel?
If things will quit snacking on my ass and ankles, everything will be fantastic. But enough about Jim O'Rear.
This is Stacy Lockhart, our special effects head, with a tube full of blood. And you know it's going to be a good effect scene when her crew shows up wearing ponchos. So there'll probably be just one more production diary after this, which will be days 7 through 10, I believe. We're just going to cram a bunch together because we are in the heat of production with very little time to film anything else except what's going on set. So watch for one more coming soon. Alright, so here we go. Fat Chance Production Diary days 7 and 8 will be in this, and again it'll be kind of short and combined together because we don't want to give away too many secrets, but we want to give you a glimpse of what's happening. So here is a look at day 7 and 8. So there are some hijinks that ensue in a bar in the script, and Amy Boyett came in to do some of those scenes with Schaefer, as well as some scenes later. And Schaefer is incredible in this film and super professional to work with. Amy Boyett is one of my favorite people to ever have on set. We've done 3 or 4 films together, and she's fantastic and just rolls with the punches. We were also joined in the bar by Mindy, who came in from Georgia just to do this one quick scene. And she has a monologue that goes on for days.
So you have 12 pages of dialogue as one speech. How long did it take you to nail it in memory?
Well, it was written well, so it just flows. So it's actually, I think I read it just a couple times, and then we just kind of keep going with it.
All right, so no pressure, don't fuck it up.
Okay.
No, everything's been absolutely wonderful here. The actors are working really hard. Yeah, there's kind of some challenges in terms of wildlife and bug life and heat and everything else, but everybody's really given 110%, and I just really couldn't be happier with what the cast and crew are doing.
And no day on set would be complete without Matt Scott and his sprayer full of blood. Ooh, it's about to get messy.
Scott Tepperman, Ghost Hunters International. Can we show that logo?
show it and exploit it. Fuck 'em.
We were joined by WWE superstar Al Snow, who showed off his manliness by prancing in front of the camera. There he goes. He was hilarious, great in his role as Ritz, and he also imparted wisdom to us. Which was better, the honey buns or the Nutty Buddy bars?
The Nutty Buddy bars are definitely better than the honey buns. I was really excited about the honey buns because I hadn't ate honey buns in a long time, and I hadn't ate the Nutty Buddy bars in a long time, but they're clearly still my favorite. And the best way to eat those is take the Nutty Buddy bar, and what you do is, and that's those ugly cheese crackers. Yeah, who wants those things? You take the Nutty Buddy bar and then you peel them apart, the layers, and then you eat one layer at a time. That way they're thinner, crispier, and you can taste all the peanut butter and the chocolate at the same time. There is a science to eating Nutty Buddy bars. So, you did learn that here. Okay? You might not learn a lot in school, kids, but you're going to learn from Uncle Al how to eat Nutty Buddy bars.
Who said these production diaries weren't full of educational content? There you go. Lessons from Uncle Al. We will be back with one more production diary, which will include days 9 and 10. And then hopefully we'll be able to release more about the movie very soon after that. See you then. Welcome to Production Diary Day 9 and 10. This will be the last one of these production diaries that we're going to have a chance to do. But it kind of gives you an idea of some of the behind-the-scenes shenanigans going on with Fat Chance and what's happened. So let's get on with it. During the last couple of days of filming, we concentrated on several of the more dramatic scenes in the film. Now, Fat Chance is a really wacky screwball comedy, but it's filled with very real characters with real emotions, and it has a lot of genuine moments in the film.
You know, Jim and I together, you know, we're on one page. Bringing John Mark in as the DP was a brilliant move because he has the same vision that we do, and everything's just running so much smoothly. By this point in the shooting of the hospital, I needed to be in a hospital. I needed to be in a psych ward somewhere. I was really frazzled. But this time, everything, I mean, it's fun. This really is fun. It's hard, it's not easy, still long days and short nights, but it's been a blast.
One of the locations we filmed at was an old 1800s Civil War mansion that's actually haunted, and it's filled with original furnishings from the 1800s. It was a really great place. It was also attached to a horse farm where several of the actors and crew members would go during break to visit horses.
Look at that horse's vagina. Can you see that one all the way from over here? Because I can. Can you see it? Look at it. It's so big. Do you see it? Its giant is huge, man. Like, oh my God. Why was you pointing it out?
How does it feel being a Yankee in the South?
I got nervous because when I found out where we're filming, I figured they were dousing their crosses with gasoline in anticipation of my arrival. But I think we're okay right now. I've been keeping them at bay. The clan is nowhere to be seen right now so far. So I don't think they got word of where I am exactly. But I think we're doing okay.
And you realize that you have Daniel Taylor's favorite god above your shoulder there. There's Paul Bear Bryant, I see, on the wall over your shoulder. Oh, comments from the peanut gallery. Oh.
You know, I'm so sick of this hostile work environment. I'm so sick of this. I'm so
Look
sick
at the
of
sweat on the man. He's not kidding.
You know, I expect Jim O'Rear to be an Alabama fan because he's from Cordova. Okay.
I wish that we had more scenes to film inside this mansion because it was incredible in there. This is actually a stairway where one of the owners from the 1800s fell and died and still haunts the place to this day.
This is my driving
You're on video, so there's no posing involved.
Okay. Fuck you, O'Rear.
Who is this? It's this strange little... Oh, why, thank you, Amy Black. Look at that. What are you trying to tell me? Oh, thank you, Shay.
Apparently they think I'm number one.
Our last production diary wouldn't be complete without a few more words of wisdom from Uncle Al Snow.
If the FBI is still looking for you, then just remember, kids, that if they don't find the bodies in the basement, they don't have a case, okay? Lumberyard's always got Saccrete on sale. You're not just hiding evidence, you're learning a valuable masonry trade that'll help you once you get out of jail.
We hope you've enjoyed the series of production diaries for Fat Chance. Keep an eye on the Fat Chance Facebook page for more pictures, behind-the-scenes photos, upcoming trailers, news, and more. See ya.